All right, okay, we're going.
Dino.
So, guys, this is all of the jiu-jitsu coaches from the academy. We're gonna have a little chat. Got a few questions from people. So, everyone say hello, guys. What's happening?
Hello, guys.
So, I'll give a quick update first of all. Obviously, the academy's still shut. Number one thing I want to say is thanks to all the members. Everyone's basically kept all their memberships going. No one's been dropping off. It's been awesome. I'm still waiting to hear about the government support we'll get. I've applied for it. I've had nothing yet. So my hope is with that, if everyone keeps their memberships going, there'll be a lot of money to spend in the club. So keep your memberships up, guys.
Everyone's dropping out next month.
There was something else based on that. Oh, so we had a question about first Saturday back, a big club get together or open mat or something. And yeah, definitely guaranteed. Going to do a couple of different things. I've got a few ideas. Maybe a 24-hour grapple-a-thon, raise some money for people. And also, yeah, get some sort of seminar quickly or something like that. So we'll definitely do something like that, guys. I think Matt Academy might be in on it as well, and maybe Merthyr as well. So we'll definitely get some big training sessions. So let's just get on to questions then. I had a few things, but we've got loads of questions. So
so have you guys all seen these questions, Rob and Tom?
I put them on a group chat.
Oh, did you?
They're on the group chat.
I've been busy all day, like.
There's a good one here somewhere. Okay, guys, so this is the first question we'll go for. So this is a good one for everybody. What got you started and keeps you motivated? So let's start off with what got you started. I'll kick it off. Mine was pretty easy. I had lots and lots of fights when I was in school, and enjoyed it, to be honest. And then I saw Hoist Gracie in UFC, and I thought that looks cool. Let's give that a try. Did
you win your fights in school, Rob?
I was pretty tenacious. I'll just say that. So
basically, you were bullied through school then.
They tried. So next, who's next? Tickles is next to me. You go next.
Okay. I started watching UFC. I think it was Randy versus Chuck 1. It was the first fight I watched UFC, and thought it was amazing. Went to a jiu-jitsu class when I was 18, 19. Absolutely loved it. Thought it was the best thing I've ever done in my life. Thought it was amazing. I'm definitely doing this. Did my second class about 7 years later when I was 25. Loved everything.
Pretty good. Who's up next?
That good.
Tom, go.
So I started kickboxing when I was, early teenage years. After a couple of years, I had a break from that. Joined up with like a shocking MMA team, as Rob met my coach once. And just the more I grappled, the more I fell in love with jiu-jitsu. So I thought, why not join jiu-jitsu? And that's what I did and trained ever since.
That's cool. Ken boy? Oh, guys, actually, before we go further, I'll just say, I did say before, this doesn't have to be PG, okay? So don't go crazy, but...
I feel good.
I want to hear Ken swearing, actually. I don't think I've ever heard him swear.
Penny's in on it, so I know for a fact that there's no point in trying to make it PG, so...
Yeah, I actually started BJJ pretty much out of boredom. It was near the end of medical school. I didn't have a football team to play for anymore. I kind of kept up with MMA a little bit. And I thought, I'd start martial arts. I wanted to do Muay Thai, but then I realised I can't turn up to placement with I've got a back.
Yeah, getting punched in the face is no fun.
So exactly. So I just looked into grappling, and BJJ was something that we mentioned a lot in MMA. And that's it. Started balling out. Started with Gracie Barra. Whether or not recommend it, another thing. But yeah. But yeah, I just kept it going. Don't know why. Really love it.
That's awesome. So what's next? Dean, you take next one?
Pretty much the same as most people, really. Started watching MMA back probably when I was 18, 19. Took me until I was 30 to actually walk through the door. I think when I turned 30 and over New Year, thought it's about time I actually grew some balls and actually turned up and went through the door. So yeah, just after I turned 30, started, got my ass handed to me over and over again, not much changes. And thought if you can't beat them, join them. So here I still am.
So
Just about.
Still have just joined them.
Just about.
And Penny?
Here we go.
82.
He just like a couple of men, Penny does.
I can. Is that?
You joined because Ken was there.
I used to do boxing and kickboxing, and I went up to Swansea, and it was like being hit in the face and all that. You know, it hurt, but it was quite bearable. But then when I went to jiu-jitsu and someone tried breaking my arm, it was just like, holy shit! This is like, I don't know who it was. I just thought, fuck, I really got to learn this. This is incredible. Like, you know, that the amount of pain on it. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, I kind of had that. Did everyone else find that? Because like my first class, I just got absolutely smashed.
Oh my god!
Specifically by a guy that was 20 years older than me and much smaller and much weaker, and just wrecked me. I didn't have a clue what was going on. And I realized that. I was like, I have to be able to do this. It's like, it's unfair otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I first started, I was 6'5", 17.5 stone. Thought I can handle myself. I'd like fights growing up and stuff like Rob. And then suddenly this like 18, 19-year-old kid is throwing me around.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what? Okay, I need to listen to something.
Can I just say, my missus has just been in telling me I'm talking too loud, so I need to be quiet.
Hey, listen in the garden, bud.
It's interesting though, isn't it? Like a lot of people, everyone comes to jiu-jitsu through MMA a lot of the time, you know, or it has some part to play. It's very rare that people just see jiu-jitsu and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there a saying behind every grappler is a failed striker?
There is a saying. So I think we've covered off there's a few things there that have covered off a lot of people. So there's a good question here we can kind of look at is how we're coping with, someone was here, I think was it, with not being able to train or something like that. Or I've seen that, but that's something that's something I had an idea of, which is like, how are you finding it without being able to do jiu-jitsu, guys? What stuff have you been training? I've been doing some kettlebells, and I sort of said that sentence as if there was more to come, but it's just, I've just been doing some kettlebells, and that's the end of sentence.
That's pretty much me as well. Just all kettlebells, just going back to like kind of lifting a little bit at home. I don't really have an excuse, to be honest, because Tim lives with me and he trains.
Yeah, so, you've got grappling in the house.
Yeah, he just hasn't been interested in rolling.
You know, there's a way you can sort that out, isn't there? Just attack him. Yeah, attack him. What's he going to do? Purple belt attacking him. What's he going to do? He's going to have to fight hard.
I want a challenge at least.
Do it now.
Right, everyone.
Yeah, go on, grab him.
Go on, Ken. Go on.
Live stream a grapple.
Everyone else, Tickles, you've been running, haven't you? Are you enjoying that?
Yeah, I've been doing as much as I can, basically. So I just want to get tired, because when I'm not tired, I'm thinking about jiu-jitsu, missing jiu-jitsu. So I'm trying to do calisthenics, kettlebells, and I'm trying to run. So I've built up to 5K a day. So hopefully I can get a 10K by that time. Hopefully we're back.
Yeah.
What's just happened? What's Penny doing?
Penny, what are you up to?
Why is he on my Instagram?
Why's your screensaver Tom Dale?
Penny, is that your phone background?
What are you doing, Ken? I was gonna do a joke later, like, but
you just
you fucked it.
You've just ruined everything. What? I can't get back to. I don't know. How can I get back to my old settings? Penny, what have you done?
Stop.
Right, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Joke's over now, Pen.
Oh, Penny, what's going to happen the next time we roll?
Well, it was
remember
Tom running, and we're in the topic of exercise.
And I mean, at least the world knows now that your phone background is Tom.
Just glad I'm in my living room and not my bedroom.
You know, the more traditional, like, picture of your family or something. Like, nah, just have a picture of Tom.
Not denying it. So.
Yeah, man, guys, I'm missing jiu-jitsu though. I really want to choke someone out.
Yeah.
Might be Penny.
Hopefully not too long.
I really haven't been training myself much. I've been doing some running, but I just been spending loads of time with my kids, like. So I found it quite nice, to be honest.
Yeah, I've had that as well, which is good.
And I've just been getting.
You never train anyway.
Well, I'm usually there like once a week.
Yeah.
This is a good question, guys. This comes from F45 Training something. Hey there, Cardiff BJJ. Love your page. You doing okay? I think that might be spam, guys. So let's have a look through here. Lots of these questions are kind of just sort of apply to me, so it's a bit silly to answer them. So what about, let's discuss this. So there's a question about motivation. So how do you keep your motivation up, guys? This is obviously all people here are people that have trained for amongst the longest in the team. So how do you find that? How do you keep yourself motivated to keep training jiu-jitsu?
It's kind of just an element of just turn up and train, because you can see it as training and just see it's hard and things like that, but I'm pretty sure at least 99% of the people that turn up to BJJ actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
So like the main motivation is enjoyment. I know some people put an emphasis on progressing, and particularly people chase belts and things like that, but at the end of the day, if you enjoy it, just turn up and train. It's a good break from your daily life, like at home or at work, and it's good for you in general. That's my motivation anyway.
Yeah, I think I just like strangling people.
Fair enough. No, who doesn't like people up? No, like,
I'm 5'8", 11.5 stone. I need to be able to do it, otherwise I've got no chance.
Yeah, I think it kind of gets easier, doesn't it, as you go along? Because obviously, people might say they don't, but everyone enjoys success. Everyone enjoys being good at stuff. So you might not necessarily desperate to tap people, but you want to be doing well. And the longer you train for, the more of your lesson of rolling and stuff is good. It's positive for you, isn't it? So that it just becomes more fun then.
I think mine's twofold though as well. It's
improvement
the social element as well for me now as well. Loads of people, loads of friends, really, really nice environment. It's far more than just training to me, but obviously it's a fun way of keeping fit. But at the same time, you're learning skills and spending time with like-minded people. And I think it's quite unique the culture of jiu-jitsu, in that people are, it's quite shocking actually when you meet these people and they're chilled out, they're laid back. You've got skaters, you've got people who look like they couldn't hurt a fly, and actually they're training to literally be killers really to some extent. So yeah, I just love the whole environment. Easy to stay motivated then.
Yeah, it's more of a habit, isn't it? It's a good habit with people that you like. So it's I think it's that you kind of don't even need motivation as such, do you? Once you've been training a while.
For me, I'm quite competitive and I enjoy winning. And when I think I'm getting good,
straight out there.
Fine, isn't it? I think it's
I like joking people because I win, but with jiu-jitsu, there's levels, and whenever I think I'm getting good, I roll with someone who's the next level above me.
He's looking at me, guys.
Oh, yeah. So when I feel that, or if I feel like I'm rolling good against someone, and then I realise they've actually just been taking it easy and they step back up to their level, I feel what it can be. Or if I roll so much better than me that I can't do anything to them, and that just blasts me back into white belt fields. When that happens to me, that's the biggest motivator, because I'm thinking, right, I am nowhere near where I thought I am. I need to step back up and start pushing and learning and driving forward. And that's really what motivates me. I realise how far behind the levels I actually am, even though I've been training a very long time. That's my main thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of similar with that. And it's like, I think when you go training, you've got certain people and you're thinking, I see how I get on with them. And then, they smash you and you're like, fuck, I need to learn more. I need to know more. I need to get better. And then, you just see that improvement over time, and then you see you doing well against them. It feels good, but then there's always someone better. It kind of like, I think with jiu-jitsu, it kind of, I don't know, it's weird. It's like it kind of, you can see everyone's character through jiu-jitsu, if that makes sense. Like who they really are, like when they're rolling, like.
You've been watching too many YouTube videos, Penny.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Like, you know,
those Stuart Cooper films.
You can really see it, but you know, I have also got like this. But at the moment, for me, training, it was like about, I don't know how long ago it was, but Tom triangled me, and for me that was such a big motivator. I was like, fuck, that is not happening ever again. Like, so.
That's a good thing in jiu-jitsu, isn't it? You get that there's like a constant feedback loop all the time, like immediate.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're always.
Yeah, and it's like I'd been training no gi for ages, and I put the gi on, and Tom was just like wrapping me up, and then I learned this lapel stuff, and I'm just like, all right, I'm back with it now, and now I'm like, right, I got Mark in the gym now and Ken, and I'm like, they're my motivators. I'm after them. As soon as I've had them, I'll be feeling good about myself, like, you know.
Got a live call out.
So
never gonna happen, Penny.
Well, you see, innit? So, but no, it just feels good. Like I can, because like with boxing and kickboxing, it's like, all right, you learn to do this punch, you learn to do this step, you know, you do whatever, and it's like quite limited compared to jiu-jitsu. It's just so much to learn, and that's what's so good about it. There's just so much, like.
You'll never complete jiu-jitsu, no matter how good you are. I bet Hodger and all the other people who are at absolute peak, they're still learning every day.
Yeah, and there's always something new coming along, like, you know. So.
Yeah, something that's a bit close to this, guys, is what's the best thing you get out of jiu-jitsu? I got some topics here to discuss. What's the biggest thing that you get out of jiu-jitsu that's a positive for you?
Just always staying active. Mental health as well is a massive factor. Staying active. Just overall keeping like in good health, I guess, and like the good lifestyle it promotes.
Physical and mental health. Anything else, Gustav?
I don't want to sound like too cliched about it, but I think like I agree with Tom with mental health being a massive aspect about it, particularly like in the realms of like self-confidence. Because I know, like, when I was going to medical school before I started all this, it takes certain confidence to like be on the course to begin with. But I know, like, after starting BJJ, and when you put yourself out there in BJJ, like, it kind of puts other things in life in perspective. Like, I get asked in interviews sometimes about like highly stressful situations at work, and I always get really stupid kind of look, and I'm like, well, when you've got someone on your back like trying to choke you unconscious,
trying to choke you to death.
Yeah, I don't think anything can be like more stressful than that. So like, it really puts a lot of things into perspective. Like A&E work, I see loads of people stressed out, but I'm just like fucking chilled about it.
I mean, it's interesting to find out that jiu-jitsu obviously does help you cope with stress when someone that works in A&E is saying that doing jiu-jitsu helps them cope with the stress of that. So, yeah.
There's an element of mindfulness with jiu-jitsu. You can't be rolling and be thinking about the bill you've got to pay next week or the stress you've got to work. You've got to be 100% in the moment there. You can't get this hook in and get control back. You can't I'm going to do it. You have to be 100% in the moment. When it's one meditation, when you are 100% committed to one trail of thought, no other inputs, that's definitely a calming and stress relieving thing to happen, I think.
So, yeah, for me, I think one of the best things about it, and the way it changes you, it's like I work with kids quite a bit, and like they're always attacking me, right? Because I work with kids with challenging behaviour, and it's
for anyone that doesn't know, it's worth saying in it that Penny works in like residential homes and stuff with kids. It's not just random children attacking him throughout the day.
And it's just like, you know, and they're doing all this crazy shit, and it's just like, oh my God, like, you know, it's like, well, obviously we've got these like holds that we have to use, like, which just causes no harm and stuff. But it's like, you know,
What if I whack on the choke here?
no, yeah, it's like, and they're like, oh, I'll smash your fucking head in, I'll do this and I'll do that, and you're just like, oh my God, you haven't got a clue, like, you know what I mean? And it's like I can walk around now, right? And everyone can walk around. It's like, if you look at me, I look like a pussy, right? If you look at Ken, he looks more of a pussy than me, right? Right?
So four of us are still tough looking at the moment, guys.
Yeah, well, you know, the shaved heads and the tattoos and that, like, innit, you know. But it's like, you know, you can walk around and like it just humbleizes you. It just makes you Is that a word? I don't know. It just makes you humble. It just calms you. Like, it just makes you super calm. Like walking, and I don't know. It's like there's no need to fight. If that makes sense. That's the way. There's never
always need to fight.
I'm just thinking about Tom telling me he's always killed 4 people this week.
Did anyone listen to the Anthony Smith interview today? What happened to him over the weekend?
What was that?
Yeah, it's House Intruder.
What John Jones a couple of months ago.
John, what happened? No, I didn't see what happened to him.
So
I saw the initial report.
invaded his house. He left his garage door open, so some crazy guy walked in and started screaming in the middle of his house when his like wife and kids are waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So Anthony Smith is like light heavyweight in the UFC title challenger in like August.
Yeah.
Against this like 160-pound guy fighting him, couldn't put him away. This 160-pound crazy guy fought Anthony Smith off for like Anthony Smith, off for like. And
When we couldn't put him away.
These guys, no,
Just choke him out.
couldn't get into on him. And Anthony Smith, a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Who's the crazy guy?
Some crazy guy, dude. I don't know, John something.
Jose Aldo.
Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
That's pretty mad. I'll have to catch up on that.
John Jones comes out today and says, if that was my house, I'd have broken his leg.
Which is probably true. He'd have been coked up though, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He'd have been ready for anybody. Let's do a quick thing, guys. Let's not take too much longer. Let's finish off fairly quickly. So let's do some quick ones. What's your favourite thing to watch, jiu-jitsu or MMA? Mine is MMA, as much as I love jiu-jitsu.
MMA.
MMA for sure.
More varied.
MMA.
Yeah.
I've only recently got IPTV, so I've been watching jiu-jitsu.
Saying that, I love watching jiu-jitsu as well. What's your favourite?
What did you just say, Penny?
That shit's illegal.
I'm borrowing it off a friend.
Rob Taylor Jiu-Jitsu Academy does not endorse stealing copyrighted material.
Worth mentioning.
What's your favourite jiu-jitsu rule set to fight under and to watch?
To watch EBI.
ADCC to watch, I think.
Yeah,
ADCC to watch.
I quite like watching the Eddie Bravo invitationals.
I was tickled. So that as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, I like them.
The close second. Combat Jiu-Jitsu can go suck one.
But you can't deny, like, all the gi matches recently in sub only have been like more entertaining, and especially on the likes of like Polaris and that, where all the gi matches have been more entertaining than no gi matches.
I was going to say, actually, if I could go really specific, my favourite jiu-jitsu to watch is like the first 2 rounds of the World Championships, black belts.
Or when you get the massive mismatches.
Yeah, where you get like me versus, a Braulio or something.
I've really enjoyed the Polaris because it's local boys competing, and when you know someone that's fighting, then it makes the excitement like way better. Like,
and
the only thing I don't like about Polaris is this point scoring system. How like every 5 minutes is a round.
What, death before decisions? You mean?
Have we got any other quick ones? Not really. I've got a few other good subjects. So we'll just do a quick, this will be, we'll follow up on this, right? We'll do another one of these. We'll try and do these like at least weekly, guys. We'll follow up on this next time. So last question, just a quick answer. Have you used jiu-jitsu on the streets? Yes, I have.
Yes.
Well,
Mine's more recently than it should have been.
say goals.
On a dance floor, not on the streets.
Oh, that counts. The streets.
Oh, that counts.
Anywhere there's lava
Did you
and
pull
broken
guard,
glass.
Tickles? Did you jump guard?
Ken, Dean, and Penny. What's your answer?
No, I'm a civilized member of the
No.
society.
No,
Penny?
I haven't.
Ken, no. Penny.
Once, and it was the most shaming, like cowardice thing I've ever done.
Brilliant. We'll hear about that next time.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Guys, it's been good chatting to you all.
Good to
I gotta
catch
go
up,
now.
boys.
I gotta
Yeah,
clean
no.
my house before I go to bed.
Take it easy, man.
See you all, guys.
Take it
Bye.
easy. Stay safe, Pete.